All right, it's 2020, it's 2025. I feel weird. I'm feeling really unbalanced lately. I feel like I have a lot going for me. I'm really lucky. I have a lot of good things right now. And I still feel like very close to like sliding back into the sort of depression that I had in my like mid-20s-ish, and I don't want to be back there. Wasn't a good place to be. Took about 300 milligrams of Wellbutrin a day to get out of that, and I don't really want to do that again. So I'm gonna try to like get my life together in 2025, which is such a cliche thing to say, but like, what do you do? I think mostly the value in doing this will be for myself, but I'm gonna try to be brave and upload it anyway. I also have like actual ideas for videos that I want to do, so I'm hoping that getting the momentum going by just like documenting regular stuff and getting used to editing more and just the process of filming and not being fully anxious when I'm on camera and like just spiraling every time I see myself. So, what are the things that I want to like change and fix? A big thing is like cleaning. Everything's a mess in my office and in my house. The dog just ran by the window and looked at me. That was cute. Yeah, so I'll show, I guess. Let's do some befores. This will be fun to embarrass myself. Look at how dusty. Everything is really messy. I was cleaning the rabbit's litter box. I need to put that away. I haven't been cleaning their litter boxes enough, so this lady then kicks her hay and poop everywhere in the room, which makes it worse. I have a lot of stuff I need to hang on the walls still. I have so many like creative projects that I really want to actually do, and I feel like then I don't even know what I do with my time. Like I just sit and look at my phone, or I play a game, or I guess work. I also have been really lacking some like traditional self-care things like skincare, and like not like bad hygiene, but like just like taking care of my nails, skin, hair. Weight has been a big one. I mean, not that like weight is a good or a bad thing necessarily, but I've gained a little bit of weight in the last couple years in a way that is not like, I don't feel good about. Like I'm just like not moving much, and I'm not eating super well, and I'm drinking a little bit too much. So then, you know, you just gain weight in a not positive, like, it's not that the weight itself is the bad thing, it's just that like I feel uncomfortable in my skin and uncomfortable in my clothes, and I feel lethargic and sluggish and like ashamed of like the state of myself most, if not all the time. So it's not as much about like want to lose weight so much as like I want to feel like healthy and energized, and I want to also not have to buy new clothes because I don't have like a ton of extra money laying around. So there's that. Oh, another thing, I really feel like my brain is pretty stuck on cheap sources of dopamine, and part of it I do have to wonder, like I do have a history of depression, and the thing that helped was Wellbutrin, which partially is a dopamine reuptake inhibitor. SSRIs do nothing for me. It makes everything super much worse. So I have to wonder if dopamine is like something that my brain isn't super good at on its own, which is I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about, but my understanding is, oh, I need to water that plant really bad. Okay, I'm gonna water that plant. I'll walk and talk. My understanding is that dopamine also plays a role in ADHD and autism, which I don't think I have either of those things, but both of those things are extremely relatable to me. So I don't think I'm diagnosable with either of those things. It's not really something that I'm looking for and necessarily need. But to me, the way I'm super close to feeling like either of those could make sense for me, and then Wellbutrin also being often used for ADHD tells me that there might be something there. We just made up a box. So just because I don't fit in the made up box doesn't mean that something similar isn't happening in my brain. Whatever, you know. What was I doing? I think I have to be, so here's where I was going. I think I have to be pretty careful with, I think my brain does crave dopamine quite a bit. I think everyone's does. I mean, obviously, that's how, I think it's just a normal part of the brain. So that you need, I think I'm talking about dopamine too much, and it's probably not even true. I think I need to be careful with allowing myself cheap sources of dopamine. By which, I mean, mostly my phone, also YouTube videos while I'm working. It's very helpful, but I think sometimes at the end of the day, I feel like nothing feels like anything anymore. If I don't have 3 things going on at once, then it's like nothing. I just can't focus. I can't do anything. I can't function. So I want to build habits that make that not happen, because that's completely unhelpful. And then I can't even do anything after work. Like I can't clean or do any of the projects that 10,000 projects that I want to do without like bright colors to stimulate me. I don't like that. I don't know. I got a little lost here. Let me think for a sec. I had some espresso today, which I haven't had caffeine in a couple days, so I think that's contributing to the spiraling out that I appear to be doing right now. It's really not that bad. So, cleaning. I want to get back into taking care of my skin and hair. Avoiding cheap, easy entertainment that just saps me dry by the end of the day. Which also kind of, I think, connects to time management as something that I want to work on. I feel like I spend a lot of my day doing stuff, and then at the end of the day, nothing has been done that I actually care about. Moving more, exercise, that's a big one. Eating more vegetables. These all sound like resolutions, but they're just like small habits that I want to kind of build in. And I think it's possible. I just need to figure out like how to build in those, sorry, my hand is shaky from the caffeine. I just need to figure out how to build in those habits. And I want to use all of that to hopefully kind of like get back at making creative things that I enjoy making, and like that's what really makes me feel kind of fulfilled, and like everything is worth it at the end of the day if I feel like I'm making something. I don't know if that's a good or a bad thing, but that tends to be consistent with prolonged happiness and satisfaction for me. So today, what am I doing about it? Today, I found a Pomodoro timer. It's just a web app. So I've been trying to stick to Pomodoro, which is generally helpful for me, and I'm just bad at sticking with it. So we're sticking with it. And then in the 5 minutes of break time, I'm going to either just like move and stretch, or so that's what I'm starting with today. I'm not going to go too big. I woke up this morning feeling very, very bad. I was really tired, really overwhelmed, really felt like I'm missing out on everything and I'm not doing anything and I'm wasting my time and my life. So that's why I'm doing this, I guess.